Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I have another Mary Berry recipe for you today. To a large bowl, we are adding cocoa powder and some boiling hot water. We're going to give that a good mix and then add in the butter, caster sugar, eggs, and some milk. You need to make sure your butter is room temperature, otherwise it'll end up looking like this. When the butter is too cold, it doesn't mix very well. I think it's something to do with the fat content. Anyways, it can easily be fixed when you add the flour. I'm using a manual whisk today, but let me tell you, by the end of this, I was wishing I'd got the electric whisk out. So now I'm adding the flour, and I'll be adding that in 2 parts just so that it's easier to whisk. And then some baking powder. Once the batter is nice and smooth, you can transfer it to your baking tray. Give it a little shake just to level it out. And then finish the job off with the palette knife. Okay, so once that's done, you can pop it into the oven for about 30 minutes. And here it is, all cooked and ready for the next step. Leave it in the tray for about 10 minutes and then flip it over onto a cooling rack and let it cool down completely. Meanwhile, make the chocolate ganache. You'll need to melt dark chocolate. I melted the chocolate with boiling water in the microwave in about 10-second bursts. Now you can add the sunflower oil, add the icing sugar, and the vanilla extract, and mix well until you have a smooth consistency. It felt a little dry to me, so I added a tiny bit more boiling hot water. Warm your apricot jam in the microwave or on the stove and then let it cool down completely. Brush the cake with a light layer of apricot jam and then you can go in with the chocolate ganache. This tray bake recipe is really similar to a Mary Berry's chocolate cake recipe. Check out that video I made a while ago. It's a foolproof recipe. I found that the chocolate ganache was quite dry. I think I should have added a tiny bit more water, but to be honest, it tasted great just like this, and I was quite happy with it. Okay, so now I'm just cutting the cake into 12 equal slices. I used a peeler for the chocolate sprinkles, but it didn't look as great as the picture in the book. So I decided to add some white chocolate chips and then also some milk chocolate chips. Here's the end product. Beautiful, even if I do say so myself. I really do love this recipe book. The cake is delicious, not too overpowering, and the apricot jam is a really good contrast to the dark chocolate. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye.